We all know the OGs, Tatooine, Camino, Coruscant, Alderaan. Yeah, good times. But it's probably obvious that this is just the scratch of the surface, right? So let me ask you a question. How many inhabited planets do you think there are in the galaxy? So let's first see what numbers we can come up with, and then we can look at what we have from different sources. So let's take the Milky Way for an example. Milky Way is a little smaller than Star Wars Galaxy, but still, it's pretty similar. It has around 100 to 400 billion stars.
There's so many. Do they all have a system of planets?
Most of them. Now, these numbers vary and we don't know yet for sure how many planets are in the Milky Way, but it's a pretty common belief that there is around 100 billion planets in the Milky Way. From this 100 billion, there should be around 40 billion planets that could support organic life. Now, considering that there should be at most 400 billion planets, that would mean that every 10th planet would be inhabitable for life. Now, of course, not all of these inhabitable planets are actually inhabited, but they can support life. Okay, now the next question is, on how many inhabited planets should life develop? And this is highly debatable topic, and we actually don't know the answer for the real world. But in Star Wars, it seems that life develops on just about every inhabitable planet. Now, it's possible that life on many planets dies as a result of climate change and stuff like that, but at the same time new planets are cooling down and becoming inhabitable. So let's say that number of inhabitable planets shouldn't fluctuate too much. Okay, so considering that life has developed on just about every planet in the galaxy that can support life, there should be around 40 billion inhabited worlds, considering there is around 40 billion inhabited planets. Now, what do official sources tell us? How many inhabited planets are there? Well, we know that there is approximately 1 billion inhabited star systems. Wait, why just in 1 billion star systems? Well, there is usually just one inhabited planet per star system or so. So considering that one star system usually has one inhabitable planet or so, there should be around 40 billion inhabited star systems. Well, no, not really. First off, half of the galaxy is unexplored, so we are immediately limited to 20 billion inhabited star systems. Next, we need to consider that although star systems on average have one inhabitable planet, there are of course star systems with multiple inhabitable planets. And the last factor is probably that although it's true that life usually develops on every planet with the right conditions in Star Wars, as far as I know, we must also know that Republic and Empire and all other dominating forces in the galaxy can kill the life on the planet. Just as humans on Earth, the galaxy is evolving and exploring new territory, but in the process it's probably killing life on many planets with the war, just as we are killing life on Earth. So although there is around 40 billion planets suitable for life in the galaxy, we must remember that just half of it is explored and that more advanced civilizations can indeed destroy life on planets. Additionally, there are star systems with multiple inhabitable planets, so these numbers do indeed make sense. Okay, so we know that there is around 1 billion inhabited star systems in the galaxy, with probably just a little over 1 billion inhabited worlds. So there are 40 billion inhabitable planets in the galaxy and around 1 billion inhabited planets. Okay, now how many planets are in the Galactic Republic and later in the Galactic Empire? Well, you may be surprised that the number of planets that was under the Republic is ranging from 3 million worlds to just over 1,000 depending on the timeline, of course. But in 21 BBY it was a little less than 1.3 million planets, with some 10 to 40,000 systems controlled by the Separatists. But that doesn't really make sense. Doesn't the Republic control most of the galaxy? Well, it's shown on many maps that the Republic controls most of the known galaxy, and indeed the territory may be theirs, but the Republic didn't own these worlds. Don't forget that just because there was life on planets, it doesn't mean that that life was intelligent. Republic still inhabited many worlds that didn't originally have any intelligent life, but I would imagine that they let the life develop further on the planets that didn't have any intelligent life. If they didn't need any more territory, why would you take it? Republic was something of a democratical system. They didn't take what they didn't need. Now the Galactic Empire took just about everything they could and used the resources from just about every planet they could. But yeah, that's it. Was it confusing? Probably, yeah, I'm sorry for that. Okay, you can subscribe if you want, like, why not? Do you hate me or something? What's wrong? Okay, let me know what you think in the comments. Should the Republic control more worlds, or was it the right decision that they left them alone? Okay guys, see ya.